Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Baddie Talks Live. I'm Sarah Denise. This is
Tara.
This is
Sierra.
And that is
Shayla Ray.
All right, so this week we're going to be talking about everything friends. So we got a lot to say. we do. We have a lot to say about this topic. We discuss why we wanted to talk about this topic. We think it's really important for everyone to hear what we have to say. So right now we're going to do a little thumbnail. All right, let's get started. Okay, so the first question I wanted to ask y'all is, what are y'all's expectations from your friends? Like, what do you expect from your friends? T?
I expect my friends to be there for me. I expect my friends to be loyal. I expect my friends to be honest with me. I expect my friends to... That's all I got right now.
Okay, so when you say like there for you, what do you mean by that? Cause that could go.
Yeah, it could be.
I expect my friends to show up not every way, but in different ways. Like when I have something, I expect them to show up physically. When I'm going through something, I expect them to show up like for emotional support. When I need them, basically.
I'll piggyback off of that too. Like anything like parties. I don't personally have a business, but I know like if I did, I would definitely want my friends to support, whether it's buying something or sharing it. Like support can be monetary, it can be free.
Right.
Like we have social media. Like just share, be there for your friends, like emotional support like T said. Just physically being there when you have an event like baby showers, birthday parties, checking in. Like I don't expect my friends to talk to me every single day. Like the relationship that I have with my friends, I don't talk to them every single day, and I don't expect them to talk to me every single day because we do have our own lives. We have kids now, but I expect us to, at least have some form of communication once in a while, meet up with each other, kind of have drinks and talk and stuff like that. But that's all I really expect.
I agree, because like I think that people get so wrapped on like their me time that they forget that like in order for you to be a good person in its entirety, you have to be there for your friends and stuff too.
Agreed.
It's like I feel like when this like new age of self-care and self-love, which I'm not saying is a problem with it, because you're supposed to ultimately put yourself before anything. But I feel like you become a better you when you can be there for people, because that can't be reciprocated. Like you can't really expect for somebody to show up for you, to support what you have going on and your goals. Right,
exactly.
And your goals, and it's like it's always an excuse. Like I would literally make sure if I go, like I may have 4 things on my plate for a Saturday, but I'm gonna make it to all of them. And even if it's I'm only staying 30 minutes at this one, if I only came to drop off a gift, and hey, if I came to set up or I came to break down, I make sure I'm there because I would want the same thing for myself.
Yeah.
So, what's your expectations for friends?
My expectation is basically I would want my friend to put in as much as I put in a friendship. So I know people give the excuse, well, I was going through something, but I could have been going through something too when I helped you out. So I think that's not a good excuse. And I know people always bring that up as why they couldn't be there, because like you said, you don't have to be there physically, like, to be somebody's friend. You can be there through text messages, Facebook, Instagram, or voicemail, anything. Just checking in on them. So that's how I feel.
I just really can't get over the fact that like it's really people in the world who feel like they are entitled to that from they're entitled to get that from you when they don't give that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we see it all the time, like especially on Facebook. Like I know you seen that I was doing this and you couldn't even share. And I'm like, or like the new thing, everybody inviting you to like their business page. I'm like, you haven't shared anything, and like you said, that shit is free. Like it don't take nothing.
Support is free. You don't have to always buy something, but dang, like share your homegirl stuff, like, so she can actually get clientele from people who would support her monetarily. Like,
But you know
that's
what?
all it takes.
You know what I think? It's because everybody is like trying to be cool. Like, you know, people, it's literally people who like, shit, I would have shared that, but I had already shared 4 things today. I ain't sharing.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
really-
you do got people.
It's really
like
people
that.
like that. Like,
Yeah.
man, I would have shared that shit, but I done already, or she's
They-
not cool, or you're not cool. They don't
Cool
think that
enough,
you're cool
yeah.
enough for them to share their stuff. Cause it's people who will literally share the people that are popular.
Yeah.
They shit all day and not their homegirl stuff
Yep.
because their homegirl may not be popular.
Yep.
You know
or
what I'm
they
saying?
worried
But
about the
wait
perception of everybody. They want
Right.
their page to be a certain way.
Mhm.
Like,
But wait till they get popping, though.
Right.
Then it's
They gonna wish they
yeah,
shared.
yep. Mhm.
Yeah. Like you said, like the way like your page looks, like.
Or this type of stuff that you actually put on
Your
your page.
content.
You're so worried about
Right.
other people's perception or what they're gonna think about your page. Like, one little share ain't gonna hurt.
Right. Not at all.
I share everybody's stuff. Like,
Right,
Yeah.
it's especially
I'm
if you're
gonna
my
share it.
friend. Like
Right.
it's to the
Yes.
point where like I may not even have read it because I've already seen it. I know
Right.
what this is. I know that you may be having a photo shoot or you may be doing a special for your wigs or whatever. So I know that like, okay, I don't need to read it because I know what it is. Share,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And then like, then you're sharing people whose stuff may not be as good as your friends because they're not as
Exactly.
popular as your friend. And even if they are better than your friend, you can share theirs, but share your friends too.
Right.
Because what may not be for you may be for someone
Somebody
else.
Exactly.
So
Even if, yeah, like you said, even if you're not really into like what your friend may be doing,
right,
like she said, like somebody else is gonna benefit off of it.
right. So what's your expectations for your friends?
Like I stated, just show up when I'm having some type of event, birthday parties, showers, check in on me from time to time. I don't expect much.
Right.
Honestly.
She really doesn't.
Yeah,
You
I don't
don't.
expect much from my friends because, like I say, I know that we have our own lives. We have kids and stuff that we have to tend to. We got our parents are getting older.
Right.
We have to take care of them now. Like, so even if you get on Facebook or Instagram, like, hey girl, how you doing? Or text me, hey, how you been? That's all.
Right.
That's all I need. I don't expect much.
So my expectations have changed because I was disappointing myself all the time by being let down because people weren't giving me what I thought they should.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like, and honestly, like to some people my expectations may seem like a lot, but they're really not. I'm just asking you to show up if you're available that weekend. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you'll ask somebody to do something and they'll tell you they're not able to, and then you see them doing something else.
Yeah.
And it's just like, so I
Or
kind
it's
of,
something that they didn't know about for months in
Right.
advance, and then they like, when the time come around, you send that reminder text. Oh dang, I didn't know it was today. Oh, you didn't? 'Cause
Right.
I've been
'Cause we've
talking
been-
about it.
right.
And
For
I
a
used
while.
to be good for that, so that's why I put stuff in my phone
Yeah.
not only because I don't want to let my friends down because
Yeah.
I used to be good for that not showing up part, and that was because I wasn't good at being a friend as well.
Yeah.
I wasn't used to having friends, so I didn't know how to be a friend. You know what I'm saying? So, but now Sarah will say I will have to put it in my phone. So
That's
I can
very
remember.
admirable for you to say
Yes,
that.
it is. That is so big.
It is.
girl.
It's big of you to say that. It is because people won't admit that.
Yeah.
People have a hard problem with admitting their faults, and that's what bothers me the most about going back to what we were talking about expectations is that people don't know how to admit like I was wrong, and like you bring it to them and it's like you thought you would think that you know what I'm saying it was something more serious than what it is. You're really just asking, hey, I feel like as friends we should be supporting each other more, and they take it like you said some crazy shit to them.
Right.
Like I feel like if I cannot tell my friends that they're hurting me, you know what I'm saying, something that they're doing is hurting me,
Yeah,
or
they ain't your friend.
right, or I'm
Yeah.
confused about it, and it's like I'm trying to figure out why. Is there
And you
something?
get defensive about it, then
We're not
dang,
friends.
if I can't address it, you
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like,
And I don't like the way when you do address something like you did something wrong and then in your defense, oh, you remember that time you did this, or
Right.
Yeah,
instead
we
of
should've
just
talked
saying,
about that.
Going back
we
to
should've
back.
talked
We
about
going
that.
back.
We already addressed that. Instead of just saying, you know what, my bad, that was wrong,
Mhm.
blah blah blah. Instead, they try to throw something to make you feel like we both wrong in the
Right.
situation.
yeah.
It's literally so fucking easy to like support your friends and be there for them. Like I mean seriously, and like literally like sharing, checking in on them. Like literally, that's why like every once in a blue moon, because you know we used to be super heavy in our group chat, and it's like we stopped, and I was like, I don't like this. I don't like this because I really like the people that I don't see, because I see y'all all the time, but like you know some of us that we don't get to see all, and it's like I may see y'all, but the rest of y'all may not see the other ones, you know. So it's like I purposely made sure like when it's somebody's birthday coming around or something like that, that I create that group chat, because it's like we won't know what somebody is doing or what they got going on, you know. And it's nice like how we were talking like shit literally all night last night. It could have been one of us could have been going through some shit and we really needed that.
Right.
So you never know.
Just popped up in the group chat, get a couple laughs.
Right, and you're feeling better. Right, a lot. We be cutting up, but so another topic that T brought to my attention too is like your family. Like what do we expect? Like your relationships with your family. How are they in comparison to like with your friends?
I wanna, when it comes to that, I just feel like the people I call my friends are really like family to me, and some people that are related to me don't get that same energy from me, because in my opinion, blood make you related, it don't make you family. Loyalty make you family, love make you family, support, etc., because the support that I get from them, I don't get from people that are blood related to me. Or the same energy. I was just talking to my best friend. I was just talking to him about this, and I was just like, I had to fall back from some people because I just feel like what I give to them, they don't give back to me. The people that I deem most important in my life, they don't give me that same energy. But like, you know, and then I brought up them. I'm like, if I'm going through something, I guarantee you that they're gonna be there for me. Like, if they gotta pull up, if we gotta pull together, a get together, like we literally had it. I don't know if y'all saw that in y'all memories. Like this time last year, I was going through something, and I told Sarah, and we had a get together the next day, and so we could talk about it. But I don't get that from my family all the time.
Yeah. Same. Like a lot of times when I am going through stuff, like I personally rather just like be to myself and get my thoughts together and get me together. But I would prefer to go to my friends than I would like my own sister. Like I feel like their energy, that energy that my friends have, the way that they can uplift me is much more positive than my own family sometimes, because it seems like sometimes when you talk to family, it's like they might bring you already feeling bad, and they might bring all that, make it worse.
Negative energy because of what they got going, and they don't know how to separate it to, you know what I'm saying?
Instead of just like listening to you and letting you pour your heart out, they want to bring up like their problems too. You know what I'm saying?
Or give you an opinion when you didn't ask for one.
I just asked for a listening ear.
All you asked for was the ear.
You know, like that's my problem. Like I have a sister, and I can't go to her for anything. I can't talk to her, but I'm quick to go to my girlfriends. They make me feel way much better than my sibling or anybody else in my family, besides from my mother. I love my mama. I'm real close with my mama. But yeah, my girlfriends, like, they make me feel better.
I think with family, sometimes they be hating. Like, I get that a lot. Like, I feel like family members sometimes it's really be on some hating shit, because it's like, you grew up with these people, you're around them all the time, and it's like you want to be, you know what I'm saying, successful. So it's like when your siblings have something going on, and you may not have that going on, or anything really going on good for, you know, that you think anyway. But so it's like you kind of hating a little bit.
Yeah.
And that goes back to like supporting like your business and stuff like that. Like anytime you gotta ask a family member to support you, that's a problem. And it seems like it's some hating. You know what I'm saying?
I used to do that, and I stopped. Like, to me,
don't beg for support.
If you ain't gonna support me, please keep that same energy, because I'm gonna pop. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna feel like I was there from the jump. You weren't. Oh, how your friends getting this, but I'm not, because
They was there.
Yeah,
Right.
like, nah. And that's how I feel. Like, no funny junk, y'all. My family compared to people that I don't know and my friends supporting me, it's ridiculous. And I used to feel away. I don't know more, because I'm just like, it is what it is.
I mean, you see it often too now. Like,
Yeah.
for some reason, it just seems like that family dynamic is
It's
not
different.
as
It's
strong
not the
like it
same.
used to be. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
telling you,
like,
I think the root of that shit is literally some hate.
Jealousy.
Jealousy, like
they've been waiting for your
envy,
downfall anyway.
right.
Like, you telling them that you starting a business or something like that.
One
Oh,
whole
that
time
shit
you
ain't
can
gonna
run
Then they
work
got
out.
hella questions, and it's not like
Yeah.
questions that are gonna create growth. It's just like
in
literally,
your business.
Well, what you
trying
gonna
to-
do with this?
Right,
Or-
right. How you
yeah.
gonna do this, and how
One
you
whole
gonna do
time
that?
you can really put them on, like,
Right, right. Like that's the problem with people now in general, is that everything is a competition instead of people coming together and people eating. Like, you know how many times, like, especially like with these pop-up shops now, it could be 3 people who are semi-successful in what they're doing, or they're getting there, you know what I'm saying, and all 3 of them people come together, but it's just jealousy. Everybody wants to do stuff on their own, so it's like, bro,
Nobody want to collaborate and make something great together.
and if it is, it's some fakeness with that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
everybody
Somebody
think
trying to
they
eat off of you instead of y'all eating together
Yeah,
and making
trying to
something more
benefit
successful.
off of you.
Right. It's
Because
just-
they feel like you might need them because their platform is much better than
Right.
than theirs, or my following is much better, so I think that you can benefit off of me a little bit more.
Right.
Like, nah,
I'm telling you,
let's do
what
this
people-
together.
What people don't understand is that, like, it literally is fucking quality over quantity. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
I always
It's
say
literally
that.
quality over quantity. Like I could have all, like, the 3 of y'all. The support for y'all is so crazy and so immense. You got people who have 1,000 people in their corner, but they don't have no support. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you think because you got a bigger number of people behind you, nah, I got that love.
Right.
You know
And
what I'm
it's
saying?
genuine.
It's that
Genuine. So it's like,
So-
they gonna go through shit for me, and you don't have that because you so busy trying to get on people's shoulders, and that shit crazy. But seriously, like, with the Bad It Talks group, I've seen that a lot. Like, people are not really trying to collab with me. It's the fact that they see that there's a big number of people, but it's like, I'm so careful with who I collaborate and shit now with, because, like, if people don't have the same vision as you,
They gonna
because you
tear
may
it
be
down.
with everything that I'm about, but I go and do something with somebody, you don't like none of what they got going on.
Right.
So the people that would have came out for me, they're not coming no more, because it's like, sir, that don't
Yeah,
match.
right.
That
Be
don't-
careful what you attach yourself.
Right, like, that don't match. Like, they don't have the same vision and morals and values and stuff as you. So whew, I could go on about that for
I
days,
know.
and I'm trying not to, because I'm trying to be better with even dwelling in negative.
Acknowledging
because
stuff that don't even need to be
don't
acknowledged.
even need to be acknowledged. We just gonna keep it
moving.
we definitely gonna keep it moving.
Yes.
So let's get back to friends, okay? So another thing that we've talked about a lot in the group or whatever, and it's like not related to nothing we were just talking about, is that, like, how do y'all feel, or have y'all ever experienced it? Have you ever seen it if you haven't literally, experienced it for yourself? But basically with going through something with a friend or something like that, and they would not forgive you for something, and you tried to reach out to them, you tried to talk to them, but because you were their friend at one point, you've seen them go through things with their significant other, and it was easier for them to forgive. Or, so have any of y'all either been that person, been the one that was trying to get forgiveness, or have you seen it?
I've been that person.
Okay.
I think for me personally, I can only speak for me. So for me personally, I feel like it was because, like I said before, I never really knew how to be a good friend.
Okay.
So when stuff like that was going on, it was like, I only care about my nigga. For not to say that I didn't care about my friends, but I cared about my nigga more than I did my friend. Because whole time, there's no way they're your friend, or you could call yourself a friend if you cannot forgive them, but you can forgive your dude.
Right.
I don't, and not now, I could never, like, it's just not okay. Like, if you can forgive your dude for something, why can't you forgive your homegirl?
Right.
It's just, I post about that on Facebook before. I just wonder why. My reason was because I obviously wasn't really their friend.
Mhm.
But like, I could never kick it like that with y'all. And
Do
I
y'all
just wonder
think-
how people do that.
Do y'all think like
It depends.
it depends, or people hold their friends to a much higher standard than their nigga do than they do their
A lot of
own
people
man?
say that.
Mhm.
A lot
Yeah.
of people do say that because when I posted that status, that's what everybody was saying. Like,
Yeah.
that's your friend. She, you know what I'm saying? Like that's your sister, kind of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Supposed to be your dude. But I don't. Nah, I feel like
Yeah, 'cause
everybody got to
some
be
of the
held
stuff
to
be
the
petty.
same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It
some of it be
does.
petty
Some
that
of it
you
petty.
can.
And that's the thing too. Like I feel like we get like petty shit. Like we get more mad at our girlfriends for it than like our niggas. Like I speak for myself. I done been through a lot of crazy ass stuff with dudes,
Mhm.
and it's like now, like you said, I'm not with that shit no more.
Right.
But it's like if my friend was to do something of a similar magnitude, I'd be done with her because it's like, damn, you supposed to be my sister, but that's supposed to be your dude.
Right.
Or your significant other. So it's like, how dare you put them, you know what I'm saying, two different levels or whatever, because the hurt should be the same.
The same.
It should be the same, but I do think it depends though, like on certain stuff. And what I mean by that is like, if no, it don't. It don't depend. It doesn't depend on shit. I was finna try to make up a scenario, but I was gonna say something petty, like if your girlfriend ate your sandwich and then your nigga ate your sandwich, I'm gonna be just as fucking mad. Like,
Yeah.
why the fuck would
Somebody
you
got-
see
Why you
mad?
eating my shit?
Right.
I had posted this thing in the group when the group first started, and it was like a Maury thing. Like I think it was like her friend was cheating on
Yes.
with
okay.
her dude, and people were saying it was like, who would you be more mad at?
Your
And
friend
people
or
would
your
say-
dude?
People said their friend because their friend was like, even though that's their man, I guess they were saying like, my friend is supposed to be give me more loyalty than my man.
Why?
Okay,
But wait.
That's what they were saying.
Let me say this.
Mhm.
Let me say this. Okay, I got a girlfriend that I've known for 10 years,
Mhm.
and I've been fucking with this dude for 2 weeks.
Mhm.
Yes, I will be more mad at my friend.
That's what,
Because
that's
it would be
what
so
saying.
easy for me to counsel that dude, like,
Mhm.
boy, fuck
I ain't
you.
even been with you long enough.
Right, to
It's the
even,
fucking
you know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
so
You
that
get what I'm
makes
saying?
sense.
That's different, but yeah, I get what you're
But what
saying.
if it's not like that though?
Oh
What if
no,
it's- you know what I'm
y'all
saying?
both gotta
Same level.
go, or I'm gonna forgive you both.
Mhm.
It's either you saying fuck both of them, or you're gonna forgive both of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't
the
do
same
that. Keep the
energy.
same energy for both.
Hold everybody to the same standard.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Cause like I said, I've never been in like as far as like that
Mhm.
situation before, but it's like I've been more upset with my friends for not like being present for certain things in my life that I thought were important, but the dude that I'm dealing with or whatever at the time could done the same thing, and it's like, oh, it's okay, I know you had stuff going on. It's like, well, damn, you gotta give your friend that same benefit of the doubt, or give neither one of them.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I think this great.
I got a
Yeah.
question, I got a little thing to go off. How do y'all feel about like if like a friend gets with a man and then like kind of put you off to the side? Do you feel like it should be on the same like level? Like
I think that you need to have a healthy balance, because
a
like,
lot of people can't.
and they don't know how
balance
to. I
that.
mean,
When they get in new relationships,
that's it.
Mhm.
That's
like
it.
honestly, I'm not like. I honestly feel like, and I can't even say it's ever since I started dating my boyfriend right now, but like I feel like my relationship with one of my closest friends has like slowly dwindled away. Like I barely talk to her. We're not as close as we used to. So I don't know if it's me or if like, or I'm just now noticing because I
Right.
am in a new relationship,
Right.
or has it dwindled off prior to me even
From
getting
something
into
even
the
completely
right,
different.
exactly. And I don't know, like, and I've been feeling this way for a little while, but I don't even know how to address
It now, right? It probably would have been easier to dress it like as soon as you noticed it.
Yeah.
But see, the thing about that is for me, it's the opposite. Like, me and my boyfriend, we have arguments about it because I'm always with y'all, or always trying to be with y'all. Like, it's
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm gonna see you at home. I'm going with my friends, and it's like, so it's hard for me to have the balance, like, for him and stuff like that. It's like, y'all know me, like, what y'all doing next Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay, that don't work for y'all. What y'all doing next Friday? Okay, that don't work, you know. So it's like, shit, we've even been together during the week, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he'll come home from work, and I'm like, oh, hey, okay.
Yeah.
You going in the room, you know what I'm saying? So for me, it's hard on the way that it usually isn't. It's usually, you know,
It's
the other way
opposite
around,
way.
like,
Yeah.
I'm always with my dude or whatever. But what you think?
I kind of think, I don't know. I think it could be like looked at both ways. Like in your situation, I feel like maybe your friend could have just kind of fell back because she felt like she wouldn't have like not competition, but maybe she just didn't want to jump too far in you and his relationship. So I don't know if maybe it's not you. Maybe it's just her. Maybe she's like, okay, well, Lorraine has a boyfriend now.
I'ma
you know,
fall
I'ma
back
fall
a little
back.
bit,
So
right.
it may not be you, but at the same time, like I've been in situations where, like I may not talk to a friend for weeks because they're in a relationship, but I don't want to seem like I'm jealous by like saying something like, hey girl, you know, because that makes me feel like I'm jealous. But at the same time, I mean, you just can't let a friendship end because of something like that. So I
Yeah.
guess it needs to be talked about. But
Yeah,
But
I
you
don't
know
think-
how
I
people
don't
get with
think
that
it's
new
jealousy.
love, man.
It's
Like
crazy.
that.
You
as
head over
soon-
heels.
Yes. And you kind of forget about everybody
And you
for
can't
a
do
quick
that shit.
set. Yeah, you can't do
Can't
that
do that.
because when you need them, like,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? Like, if God forbid something happened in your relationship
you be
that
right back.
exactly that put a little damper in your relationship
Right.
between you and your man, and now you have to go and turn to those same
Mhm.
friends that you done just shunned for this nigga.
Right.
So it's like
it's
you
to
gotta
me
be
it's
conscious.
you need that balance because it can even be the pettiest shit ever. Like my boyfriend could do something so petty and it's like I might need to call y'all like, girl, this nigga getting on my goddamn nerves and we laugh about it or something like that. So it's like, what are y'all doing? Like who are you talking to when you're so
Yeah, I
invested
couldn't
in
do that.
your significant other that you're not talking to your friends anymore? It's like
Right.
even with little stuff like that, or if you really are going through something with them, who are you talking to?
Yeah, 'cause I gotta be able
Because
to
you're
talk
not
my shit.
talking right, and if you're not talking to your friends, are you bottling that up and it's eating you up, and now you're having issues with your,
Your inner self.
right, because you're not talking to your friends about what's going on.
I just think you just gotta have a healthy balance.
Right.
I see that with my sister. She got a healthy balance. I never felt like I thought that I was when she got a little boyfriend. I thought it was gonna be
Excuse me.
because
Thank
we
you.
thick as thieves. I thought it was gonna be like not that we because that's my sister, but
Right.
I just thought it would get we would see each other as much of it, but that's not the case. And I think it's because of how you the pedestal I guess you want to say that she put our relationship on is important.
Yeah.
It might be a little more important than her
Right, right,
boyfriend.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how I feel anyway. To me, my friends might be a little more important than my boyfriend at a certain
Point in your
stage.
life,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because sometimes, to be honest, niggas come and go. I might marry him, I might not. But my
Right.
friends to
Gonna be
me
there.
are
Yeah.
forever.
They gonna be at that divorce
Yeah.
party, that
Right.
It depends on how
That next
how you
relationship.
think, or how important you deem these friendships. Because some people, they're not my friends. These are my friends. Like if they my friend, I can never like put them to the side for a nigga. So associates, yeah, I
That's a
probably
little
will.
different,
You
right.
know what I'm saying? But I don't know, cause
So
when that nigga gone, who I'ma have? My
well, I
homegirl?
got something. So I be trying not to talk about like my personal stuff, but I'm gonna share this, and y'all tell me if y'all thought I was wrong or not. Okay, so I graduated in just December 2016, and around this time, some of y'all probably know this story. Y'all may not or may not even remember, but so basically, me and my boyfriend were going through some stuff. It was terrible. We was going through some really tough things, but we did decide to stay together and work it out. So, with graduation, they only give you a certain amount of tickets. So it was either gonna be basically I had enough for like all my family members and my kids. And my friend that was flying in from way on the West Coast was coming to Virginia for my graduation. So I had one more ticket. And I had my best friend, who's still currently my best friend, or my boyfriend who I was dealing with. It was who gets this ticket. And I told him that my best friend was gonna get the ticket and it did not go well. So do y'all think I was wrong?
No, this
I
similar
would've did
situation
the
happened
same.
to me for my graduation.
Yeah.
Yeah. My boyfriend at the time was upset that I didn't give his parents a ticket to my graduation, but I gave my friends.
Nah,
my
that's a
two
little,
friends.
that's different.
Yeah,
He
like,
tripping.
yeah.
Nice.
I don't think you were wrong for that
No,
though.
yeah, and
just
I
saying.
had to explain to him that like we're going through some shit right now that we may not make it out of. Like we're
Yeah.
attempting to make it out of, but we may not. And it's like I will be her friend for the rest of our lives, and she's never done anything to me where I had to think about like
Letting her go.
our loyalty. Like I never had to question our loyalty. So it's like, how dare I tell her that she cannot come when she's always done right by me, and she's always been a good friend. She's my children's godmother. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, how dare I tell her that she can't come, and we're going through some shit right now that you caused. So it's like,
And I feel like at the end of the day, let's say y'all could have broke up 2 weeks after that, and
Right.
she have not have been able to come, and this could be something you and her could
That
you
could've
know,
turned.
could have turned to something, or 20 years later y'all
Right.
could be looking at pictures and y'all
she
could
wouldn't have been
talk about-
present.
yeah, and she
And
could have been
yeah.
able to talk about the graduation because she wasn't
God was
invited.
on my side though, because I was able to get some more tickets. But just, I mean, that was just my decision that I made because I had to. Like, I just felt like it wouldn't have been fair to my friend to not see me walk across that stage, especially when we walk across our high school stage together, we walk across our middle school stage together. We've been friends for so long, and like I mean, we get little arguments here and there, but I've never had to be like,
A serious
wow,
one.
she never hurt me.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to make that decision. So I just
I
had
don't
to make
think you
sure.
were wrong
Okay.
At all.
No.
Your boyfriend was tripping.
Yeah.
Big
that
tripping.
was-
Definitely tripping. Now, if you watching this, bro, you tripping. So
Right.
yeah, seriously, that's not the same
Yeah.
at all. That wasn't even, that shouldn't even been a thought. You know what I'm saying? At
At
all. Maybe we get a
all.
couple extra tickets. Your
Yeah,
parents
maybe.
can come, but
Yeah.
girl, hell
But
no.
Was the parents stressing the fact, or it was just him?
No, it was him. He was like, well, my parents gave you this amount of money for your graduation. I don't see why you wouldn't invite them.
So,
Those my friends, though.
Right.
Like,
what?
That was their choice.
Anyway,
moving on.
he's tripping. Yeah, he tripping. So something else, it came and went. It's coming back. Okay. So how do y'all feel about like your best friend having other friends?
I don't.
Do you, boo?
Mm.
And I just don't understand how, and I see it all the time with female best friends mostly. Like, no, that's my best friend. Or basically like just being so territorial over your friends, like they can't hang out with other people, or being upset when you see them hanging out with other people. Like, I don't know, that it's kind of weird for me. Like, I think that's weird.
For me, it's they can have other friends, but I think it's fucked up. Like if, let's say, me and you are best friends already, and you start hanging out with Sarah, and I see y'all at the mall, and
The invitations start to
yeah,
you not
like
being
I
included and stuff.
start
What you
not
feel
being
about that?
included. I feel like that's fucked up because at the end of the day, you're my best friend. I mean, it could be a little jealousy in there, but I just feel like that's wrong. Like, I'm your best friend, so why can't I be invited to hang out with you and your friends?
So you feel like, do y'all feel like everything that your best friend does with their other friends, you should be included into that? Every single thing?
Not everything.
No, Cece thinks
Yeah,
so.
Cece do. Not everything, but like another
Yeah.
another example with me and my current best friend. So I stole her man, basically, because basically I'm gonna explain that because I don't mean I stole her man. But what I mean is that my best friend had a best friend, and then I got like entered into their friendship, and now we're best friends, and they're not friends anymore. So it was, but in our defense, in my defense, I was a better friend than she was. So at that point, then you gotta look at yourself like, is that because I'm not a good friend? Because in that situation, we all could have been best friends,
Yeah.
but we weren't because the other friends started to be jealous. But it was like I was a better friend. When my best friend moved to South Korea, I was on that. We found out a way to talk where we wouldn't have to pay for it, and it was like her other friend didn't do that. So are y'all even really best friends? So it's also your effort too. Like maybe they were doing stuff without you because you ain't invited her to do anything. And I'm not talking about you in general, but I'm just saying, you know, I'm not talking about you, but in general, like if I haven't invited T to do anything and then she's hanging out with other people, how the hell am I? And then these plans weren't created by her; they were created by the other people. How am I gonna get mad?
Yeah, that's what if it's something like that, like if Sarah invited you to do something, then yeah. But if it's something on my best friend, it's like, if you want to go, just go eat. I'm gonna be pissed because
Maybe
why
it's a
couldn't you
recipe
ask me?
you ain't like.
See, I don't like. I just never been like that. But
Yeah, I don't mind because all of my friends, except for
I am.
my best friend, has other friends, and I'm friends with like your friends,
Right.
and you don't really got no friends.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm her best friend.
Can't
For real.
relate.
She's talking about best friend. Who this best friend you talking about?
Antonio.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. And Tammy again.
But you should be able to
So,
mesh. You
right.
should be able to mesh with your friends. Friends, like Sarah said, like I have my group of friends.
Mhm.
She's able to mesh with my group of friends. We'd have been on trips together, and we all mesh perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But what if that friend don't have no friends?
Like me.
Like me and Jatera. Like what if
Like me and
what if we don't have friends and like we kind of out the loop now?
But see, then I do think it's okay
Then you
because
should be
like
able to mesh.
because
I
like
said,
Lorraine and them were probably going to where the trip that we were going on without me, but she invited me.
Mhm.
We were talking about it, and matter of fact, they just like added me to this group chat, and I was like, whoa,
Where I come from?
I got friends. I got more friends.
Welcome.
For real, yeah. So it's like
You just
like,
gotta be able to mesh like they said.
if
So-
you're not a meshable person, it's kind of a you issue too.
Yeah.
Because you could be that type of person that comes, you just looking at people
That's
like
not
anybody.
true. Don't listen to Tara. Don't listen
She's
to
not.
Tara.
She lying.
Because
She
I
lying.
met Tara through Sarah.
That's
And
different
I
because
met
I
Tara
like
through-
y'all. But see, it's that.
Well, you
that's
need to be
different.
more. You need to like people. a little bit more.
That's different.
She's trying to make herself seem mean, and she not.
No, I'm not mean. I'm just staying offish from people. That's why I didn't have friends. No, seriously, that's why I was saying like. That's why I didn't really know how to be a friend in the beginning of our newly found, because I always knew Sarah,
Mhm.
but in our newly found friendship, I didn't really know how to be a friend because I did not have friends. But now I got a bunch because I found my new friendship with Sarah. Then she had a bunch of friends. I'm like, I like them, not all of them, but I like them.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know.
Ooh.
You gotta. I had to present myself friendly in order to make friends. So yeah, that was my thing.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
think it's good.
I'm
Like
mission.
I think I got that from my mom. Like because my mom was like, if you know a little bit and you know a little bit too. Like we was kids, our house was like the house, and even we were like young adults, like on some 18, 19, 17, 18, 19. Like our house was the house. And that was because my mom. And my dad didn't really like, all right now, but my mom, she was like, all right, y'all can come over, ever come over and stuff like that. So I think like that's why like I was able to get, you know, people to come together because that's just something my mama left with me. I
Yeah.
guess.
You know, I always been like that, but it's like my family.
Yeah.
I ain't really have like outside people. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what the other issue is too? Like this whole no new friends wave. And people just not open to meeting new people. Like that's the issue too.
I
Like
wouldn't have no
you
friends
a
if I went
grown
by
ass
that.
person and you talking about no new friends. Like you gotta be able to meet people. Like we in the era of networking. If you can't communicate with people and meet new people, like
You're
how do
doing
you
yourself a disservice.
Definitely.
That was
Definitely,
Exactly.
yeah.
That was me. I could not. There's no way that I would be able to. That's why I feel like God do everything for a reason.
Right.
There's no way I would have been able to run a business had I not had the friends I got prior to this. So I could say we've all known each other for a while, but I could say I've been friends with this group, I'm missing people,
Yeah,
for
we
about
missing some folks.
3 years, right? About
Yeah.
3-4 years.
Yeah.
My business I only had a business for 2 years. So if I would have tried to run a business before this, I wouldn't be able to do it because I didn't know how to like, you know,
network,
That
socialize.
yeah.
Be sociable.
and I was on
Yeah.
that, like Lorraine was saying that, oh, no new friends. I could have swore on a stack of Bibles that I did not need friends or that I did not need
Oh,
people.
that right there.
Oh, I could have sworn.
I'm telling
but
you.
But you do.
That it
You
That blows my mind.
It's so crazy, y'all. I try to teach even the kids that I work with for my summer job. They're like my 12-year-old girls. And they're like that. And it's bad because they're getting that from social media and their parents, their moms, their
Yeah.
aunts, their older cousins. This whole, I don't need any friends. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Like, just going back to what we were talking about earlier about, like, you know, relationship-wise, who are you going to talk to when you don't have anybody? When the person that you're with, like, I'll be honest, it's certain stuff I don't want to talk about with my boyfriend
Right.
at all.
Right.
It's certain things that, like, I feel more comfortable talking about with y'all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It may be that y'all have a better sense of humor than he does. It may be certain things like if I didn't need no friends, we would never went to Beyonce concert.
Right.
You won't go on with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you said, it's people. And I met Lorraine through her ex-boyfriend. So you open up, be sociable.
be open.
And it's crazy now because we're closer than him and I are. You know what I'm saying now? So it's like, open up, be sociable, especially if you're a business owner. Open up.
Exactly.
Go to those networking events. I'm telling you, it pisses me off that people who call themselves entrepreneurs do not network.
No.
Like you, and I have to work. That same 9 to 5 that you're trying to get out of. If you're really serious about your business, when we have, especially the big annual event that we have in April, and I'm not even talking about the money because I don't make shit by doing these events. But it's just a simple fact that like you won't spend $10, $15 to come pass out your business cards or samples or to sell your product or to show your portfolio and stuff like that because you don't want to be around a bunch of females.
Well, you
How do you expect to build up your clientele?
Right. Right,
Yeah,
you're just not
you're
going
stuck
to.
in the same spot. You trying to get off of your feet.
Just because
advance
Drake
your
made that damn song and said no new friends.
friends.
And you know what I'm saying? Now it's just like, okay,
No clients neither.
no, right. No money, ultimately. It's just like, for real. And it's like, honestly,
No
the
clients
support that we see in the group or whatever, it's like, honestly, you're not going to get that from all men.
Right.
So it's like this, I only hang out with dudes. How many of them
Oh
are sharing
my
y'all
God.
posts?
Right. Exactly.
You know what
How
I'm
many of
saying?
them are actually being supportive when you're going through something internally where you need somebody
Right.
to listen to? How many of them can you call on and actually be a listening ear?
And not saying that some of y'all don't have it,
Right.
but it's like, I'm telling you, the amount of support that I get from my girlfriends is crazy. It's crazy. It's sometimes I'll wake up and like, oh, I got some notifications, you know, or like they're walking promo, like she got the OG Baddie shirt on right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like you go somewhere and it's like, oh my God, that shirt is so cute. Where'd you get that from? Oh, my friend Sarah Janice on Facebook, hit her up. You know what I'm saying? You want a shirt, hit her up. So it's like, ain't no dude wearing this shirt.
Right.
But you don't need no girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
You know what else be killing me too? Like when people who actually have friends,
say that.
they get on like Facebook. I want to go out, but I ain't got no friends. Well, damn, what the fuck am I?
Chopped
Trash?
liver.
Right. Chopped liver.
I'm telling you now, you say that shit to me, don't even hit me up.
Right.
Don't hit me up. Don't
Like,
hit me up.
you
I don't have
publicly
any
posting stuff
friends.
like that.
I want to travel, but I don't have any friends to travel with. Like,
Wow.
hello, we're right here.
No, I'd be like, you right, you don't.
Right.
I get the shit. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Well, I guess you don't.
Okay, this is a good one. This is a good one because I think that some of us are gonna have like different views. So, what do y'all think about being friends with people or associating with people that your friend does not like, and that other person does not like your friend either? It's not just your
That's a
friends
good-
not liking them, but that person doesn't like your friend either. What y'all think?
So this is the way that my mother taught me. She always said, just because your friend or even your siblings don't like somebody else that you hang out with, don't mean that you have to stop being friends with them. Now, if it gets to a point where it gets disrespectful, y'all end up fighting or something, I'm gonna have to choose
Right.
like my original friend. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the person that's really been there for me through thick and thin. But other than that, like that's always what my mother has told me. Don't disassociate yourself with somebody just because somebody else doesn't like them. If it's not no like real true beef or
Mhm.
anything like that, y'all bitches too old for this.
Yeah, I just feel like to me, you wanna go?
Yeah, let me say. I want to piggyback off what she was saying, cause we went through this, us three, because my sister and Cece fought, but I never.
They was kids. They was
They was
kids.
kids. They was kids. Yeah, but I.
She pregnant now. She ain't doing none of that shit.
But I didn't. I felt bad towards both of them because I really loved Cece. I still do. But I'm talking about at the time, I felt bad. I did not.
You were
I
like their big sister.
Yes, I was like, but Quintasia, my sister, I was torn, but I felt torn. I had to keep reaching out to CC too to make sure that she knew that I still
It wasn't nothing.
rock with her. Like Mother's Day, I made sure I sent her a text message and stuff, and I was glad that we ended up getting that tight eventually. But when it came to that, I just felt like whoever was in the wrong.
And you
type.
knew the-
Yeah.
Right
you
is
knew
right
the
and
situation
yeah,
was
right
a
is
stupid
right and wrong is
situation.
wrong. So it was like is kind of dumb. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that was the same thing for me because
Yeah.
because we were the same for them. This is
Right.
my sister,
Exactly.
but she was my baby sister too because
Right.
they're best friends and they were always at the house, so it was hard. But like you said, I did the same thing.
Right.
Like when something was going on with Katasia, happy birthday and stuff like that because I knew it was fucking stupid.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was stupid. It was just.
So
it
I
was
feel like
stupid.
sometimes I be having to. It depends on the situation. I have to go with what's right and what's
Yeah.
wrong because I could have. Okay, it's people that don't like Sarah for whatever reason, but I'm not or people that she don't like. I'm not gonna bang with them if they hurt her,
Right.
or if they hurt Cece, if they hurt Lorraine. If you hurt my friend, then I cannot rock with you like
Right.
that. It's different.
And that's not just a physical hurt.
Yeah,
That's
it's different if y'all just don't like each other. I could just talk to them every now and then, but that's my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I
but
just
if
make
you
sure they
hurt
don't
my,
coexist.
you know what I'm saying? Exactly. But if you hurt my friend, then that's just like you hurting me. I don't like you. Like,
Yeah,
You know
I mean,
what I'm
and that's what I was
saying?
gonna say. I feel like
Yeah.
it depends because like some shit could just be literally petty, and situations like that, I'm trying to talk to both of them so that they can reconcile that shit. 'Cause it does make it uncomfortable because it's super uncomfortable. Like, oh, where you going? Where you going? Baby shower. Who baby shower? You know what I'm saying? So it's hella it's too much. But
Yeah.
like you said, I feel like, and then sometimes it's not that hard of a decision. Like if it's somebody that you don't even fucking know and your
Right.
friend don't like her, it's just like, what you doing? Now it look like you're being petty.
Petty,
You know what I'm saying? Because why you even, you ain't never associated with this person before.
especially if that person all of a sudden they trying to reach out like,
Right.
since you ain't never talked
Right.
to me before now.
And we know
you
this
not-
people,
Right.
Hmm.
You ain't never really talked to me
Right.
like that before, but now you and my friend
Right.
are not rocking each other now. You
You
trying to
wanna
be
be in my
cool
face,
with me?
yeah.
Nah,
Perfect.
You trying to start some stuff.
Right.
Right,
And-
right.
and just
That
trying to be seen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But it's like it is but in the next breath it's like you said, if the sound of their name makes my friend cringe because this person hurt them physically,
cannot do it.
mentally, like this is no
Yeah.
need for me because I love my friend so much. You hurt my friend, you hurt me too. You know what I'm saying? So that's a no-go for me. But like your mama taught you was right. Just because it's something petty like, oh yeah, she messing my boyfriend in middle school.
Yeah.
Sis,
Or
what you
I don't
gonna
know.
say?
I just don't like her. Like,
Right, it's something about her.
It's something about her.
That-
I don't like. Okay,
yeah, that
you-
right
well,
there is.
We
Like,
gonna make
I know
sure
to
y'all
keep
never.
y'all separated, but I don't have
Exactly.
to like dislike her. So,
Right.
right. But if it's some crazy junk like she cheated with my dude and she knew that my
That
dude,
we was
I
together.
cannot, I
Yeah.
can't bang with you.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
nah.
But they're gonna try because, like you said, to be petty.
Right.
They're gonna attempt to.
Some people are just vindictive like that.
Mhm.
Oh, I know she don't like me, so let me go ahead and piss her off more.
and hang out with her friends or try to reach out to her
Yeah.
friends. It's.
Yeah.
I just hope one day that like women can get on the same page. And I know this topic is also like off topic, but we're talking about sisters and friends and stuff like that. So I think it's important to go over this too. So what y'all think about if you see somebody being cheated on, are y'all gonna reach out and let them know? I'm telling them
Oh,
every
yeah,
time. And let me
yeah.
tell you why.
Yeah.
I've even been in a situation where the person got mad at me, but that shit didn't make me lose no sleep.
Yeah.
But what would make me lose sleep is if they don't know. That just makes me so uncomfortable because I know that I've been that person before, and the person I've been dealing with has been doing something behind my back, and other people saw it. People knew it, and I didn't know. And I'm
Yeah, I
sitting
would.
around like nothing, nothing's going on. So it's like, if they cuss me out or tell me that you a liar or whatever, okay.
Well, at least
You know what I'll do? I'll tell Sarah to
Yeah, and I'm going to because
No,
it's
seriously,
just
that's
not going
a
to make me
hard-
lose. It is hard, but
tell.
it's
That is a hard.
It's crazy because I would want somebody to tell me, even if I don't know
Exactly.
them from a can of paint, but it's like, it's difficult for me to just go to a random ass girl and like, I may be following her on Instagram and I just seen her nigga in the car with a whole nother female. Like,
feel like
I
we
don't know,
different.
like I'm
I
just,
think I would.
I feel like when I say we, I feel like we differ from a lot of females because a lot of females will sit up here and be like, yeah, because I would want somebody to tell me, but you really don't
don't.
want to know because it's been times like
You've been
I
told.
don't want to put
Yeah.
no names out there, but we went through a situation where a girl she used to talk about it all the time. If you see my nigga cheating, you better let me know. We saw your nigga cheating. We let you know, and you got mad at us.
Everybody too.
Like that, it was wow. I was shocked. I was
Right.
like, yeah, alright. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like I said, I would.
It didn't make me lose no sleep though.
Yeah,
Like you could be mad at me, and we could even not be
because I would
friends
want to know, bro.
anymore, which
so,
means we weren't friends
from jump.
from jump.
Yeah.
But you know, it doesn't make me lose any sleep. But like you said, like it's different because if I don't know somebody at all, that's a little weird.
It's like a
But it's
comfortability thing.
I would
like,
tell
I would
her
feel
homegirl
uncomfortable.
yeah, I would like if I knew somebody like that. Yeah,
Like maybe we had a mutual
Yeah.
friend.
right.
I would
Yeah,
tell
like hey boo, you know, I don't know your homegirl, but you know, I seen, you know, yeah. But if they think I'm lying, oh well.
I would
And she
tell
don't do
them.
anything after. She stays with him.
That's none of
That's
my
her.
business.
That's her
Yeah.
business.
I
don't
ain't
care.
even tell you that to break up with your dude.
Right.
I told you because.
Because you
what
might
I'm
know,
saying? You know
y'all,
what I'm
y'all
saying?
might be swingers, and I, you know what I'm saying. It just, I
Right.
just want to make sure you
So
know.
I'ma
Stop
have
it right there. But we're gonna come back and do a part 2 when we get some more of our girls together because I think that was going
Yeah.
somewhere.
getting juicy.
So thank you so much for tuning in to Baddie Talks. I'm Sarah Denise.
I'm Tara.
Sierra Nicole. Shayla Ray.
All right, love y'all.